Well, checking in with Aaron Crawford now. Aaron, you're no stranger to CFL training camps, but this is your first Stamps training camp. How's it been going so far?
So far, so good. Little new adjustments with little way different things of the way we do things here, but at the end of the day, good effort. It's all they want. So far, so good.
Now you're just down the road, down Highway 1 from us, from Medicine Hat originally. So what is it like, for the opportunity to play for your hometown team?
Oh, it's awesome. Like I say, my first time ever seeing a pro football game was right here. My first time stepping on a pro field was right here. My high school senior bowl was held at McMahon. So a lot of history here, although first time coming out of this side of the tunnel, so that's awesome. So it's pretty cool to see things on the other side of it. So yeah, it's been a pretty big experience, coming from sitting in the stands, being on the visiting side, to now being involved in the actual system and all that kind of stuff. It's been quite the full circle.
Now you also have a connection to former Stampeder long snapper Randy Chevrier. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, it was a funny story actually. I went to the combine and was snapping. I just used one hand. So somebody came over and was like, you can't do that. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, you gotta snap with two hands. So I was like, oh. I was like, okay, yeah. So I started creeping YouTube, trying to find Canadian long snappers and that kind of stuff. And the only guy that kind of had the similar body type and that kind of stuff of me was Chevy. So started just kind of creeping him on YouTube and any clips I could find from TSN and that kind of stuff. So found a couple things, watched how he put his hands in the ball. Then I just go and stand in the backyard and kind of try and mimic that. So he was unwittingly coaching me up. So to eventually come here and do what he did.
Exactly. Now, some of the coaches, they're saying that they see a lot of similarities between you and Randy, not just the body type. Would you agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I think he was, same kind of background. We're defensive players before and kind of grew into the long snapping role. So, that mentality, the mindset and that kind of stuff, I think we are pretty similar in that respect.
What's it like working with Coach Killum?
Awesome. He's a high energy guy. He's attention to detail. So, he's involved with us. He's making sure, we're always checking in. He's honing in on our aspect of the game. He's really dialed in on, the operation of the punter, kicker, and snapper kind of thing. So it's nice to have that, the attention to detail on that aspect from the coaching point of view.